Why she left Suits. Did you know that Harry's wife was in a programme called Suits? No, I'd never had any knowledge of this until I was fucking told about it every single time she appeared in any kind of article. Yes, we all know that she was in Suits, although many of us didn't watch it, had no idea what it was, and later learned that it was a comparatively unheard of cable show that she trotted out at any available mention to make her seem more impressive and more famous than she actually was. Typical of the grandiosity and embellishment of a narcissist. But there's repeated and frequent reference to Suits thereafter. In effect, she triangulates people. Did you know I was in Suits? Did you know I was in Suits? Did you know I was in Suits? Yes, we know you were in Suits. Now shut up. But she won't shut up. She can't stop those gums from flapping. And this time it's something called country life. No, country living. Country living. That tells us the story behind her departure, as if we really need to know, in another attempt to keep her relevant. It is no secret that Harry's wife's fame and notoriety has skyrocketed since her days on Suits, following her marriage to Prince Harry. If you're binging the series, I can safely say that I am not. I'd rather go and fucking watch Barbie than watch Suits. I have zero interest in watching a load of lawyers poncing around saying, look at me, I'm both good looking and serious. What? The chief won't buy it? Call Kowalski. It strikes me as something that's deadly dull and has no interest for me whatsoever. But the writer of this article clearly thinks it's very interesting, because they state if you're binging the series after the release of its first 8 seasons on Netflix, or watching for the first time, you may be wondering, what is the real reason Harry's wife, aka Rachel Zane, left Suits? I could safely say, no, I was not wondering that. I was neither watching it nor wondering about why she left, but you're going to tell me anyway. Harry's wife appeared in a total of 108 episodes of the legal drama across 7 seasons. Her character plays a huge role in the series from the very beginning as a paralegal to her eventual relationship with fraudulent lawyer Mike, played by Patrick J. Adams, as she is seen in various states of undress. That is such a serious role. After the season 7 finale, both Harry's wife and Adams's contracts expired, resulting in the pair leaving the series. That's why she left. Her contract expired. Who'd have fucking thought it? That's not something that happens, is it? Contract expiring, this person leaves. You never hear of any footballers whose contract has expired and therefore they're a free agent, so they leave the football club. No, you don't hear of any independent contractors whose contract has expired, so therefore they have to go and seek an income elsewhere. Oh no, never happens. Thanks for sharing this groundbreaking news with us. Harry's wife, though, had good reason for abandoning her long-time character, as her relationship with Prince Harry was getting serious. Almost immediately after her departure was announced, Harry and Harry's wife got engaged on November the 27th, 2017. Of course, the British royal family has rules about employment, publicity, and everything in between, prompting Harry's wife to retire from acting. USA Network confirmed Harry's wife's exit from the show the day after their engagement. Both Mike and Rachel were written off the show after season 7, which ended with their marriage and a move to Seattle to start a new firm. Patrick returned for 3 episodes in season 9, but Harry's wife never returned. Thank you for telling us about something that didn't happen. That was worthwhile. I knew from a year ago that this relationship was burgeoning, and I had a decision to make, because I didn't want to intrude and ask her, hey, what's going on and what are you going to do? So collectively with the writers, we decided to take a gamble that these 2 people were in love and it was going to work out. What we decided to do was to say, look, I'd rather have good things happen to Harry's wife in her life, which would likely mean her leaving the show. So let's plan on that. And it's much easier to undo that, if it came to it, than to just plan on her staying forever and then finding out she's going to go, the Suits creator told BBC Radio 4's Today Show in 2017. I'm very disappointed in Radio 4 for entertaining this kind of pap. I thought you were better than that. Since Suits, the Duchess of Sussex hasn't had any acting roles, apart from acting every single day as the chameleon that she is by virtue of being a narcissist. She told Variety in 2022 that she has no intention of returning to acting. No, I'm done. I guess never say never, but my intention is to absolutely not. So, you're not actually saying no there, are you? You're saying that it's your intention not to, but never say never. The equivocal response of a narcissist. Even though Harry and Harry's wife are no longer working royals, they're staying busy, focusing on their 2 children, Archie and Lilibet, and now working on a film adaptation of the book Meet Me at the Lake for Netflix, see parts passing. As for those hoping for a reboot, it appears if that does happen, Harry's wife would not reprise her character. So there we are, an article in Country Living, only yesterday, bringing up something from the past about an event, a non-event. Her contract expired, so she left, and then she got engaged to Prince Harry, and she's not going to go back into acting. Fantastic. We all really needed to know that, didn't we? We all really needed another slice of Harry's wife's life, telling us things that are banal, beige, and dull. But that's precisely what she is. That even when something's happened that we already know about that wasn't that interesting first time around, it's necessary for her to cause these PR puff pieces to be generated so that she's spoken about again. And of course, it works because people read it and I'm talking about it, but only to demonstrate the continued beigeness of this particular narcissist and the way that she really does want to cling to control and drawing fuel by the repeated pumping out of these PR puff pieces. She can't help it. It's a pathological need that she has. And the only way that it's going to change is as a consequence of people losing interest in her, which isn't going to happen anytime soon because people are wanting to see her crash and burn, or she runs out of money and she can no longer afford to finance these particular PR puff pieces. Until one of those events happen, we're going to see them keep coming out, and periodically I'm going to bring them to your attention to demonstrate how she continues to utilise this as a means of getting to the prime aims. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.